Digital presence. Everyone thinks they understand it, but here's the shocking truth. 92% of businesses fail to reach even 10% of their target audience online. I discovered this firsthand during my week-long experiment to transform my digital footprint.
That's such a striking statistic. What made you decide to dive deep into this challenge?
Well, I was seeing all these so-called social media gurus claiming overnight success, but something wasn't adding up. So I decided to test every major digital strategy myself. And let me tell you, the results were completely unexpected.
Hmm, I'm really curious about what surprised you most during this experiment.
Here's what blew my mind. Timing and strategic content placement increased my engagement by 312% in just 7 days. But the real kicker, it wasn't about posting more content. It was actually about posting less, but with laser-focused precision.
That's fascinating. So quality over quantity really does make a difference. What specific strategies moved the needle most?
So get this. I discovered that posts with storytelling elements got shared 10 times more than standard promotional content. And here's the really interesting part. Using what I call content pillars, I managed to create a month's worth of engaging content in just 2 days.
You know what I'm wondering about? The whole SEO piece of this puzzle.
Oh man, that's where things get really interesting. Using long tail keywords, I found these amazing untapped opportunities. Like there were keywords with 2,000 monthly searches, but practically zero competition. The secret was in the people also ask sections on Google.
That's such a clever approach. How did you actually implement that?
Well, I created this system I call the content matrix, crossing main topics with different content formats. But here's the game-changing part. By interlinking everything strategically, my website traffic jumped 47% in just 1 week. And the best part? The quality of engagement skyrocketed.
Speaking of engagement, what about the automation aspect? This sounds like it could be overwhelming.
You know what's funny? I initially spent way too much time, like 6 hours daily, until I discovered this perfect stack of tools. Using Canva for graphics and some strategic automation, I cut that time investment in half while actually improving results.
That's really impressive. What would you say were the biggest misconceptions you discovered?
The biggest myth that you need to be everywhere at once. Actually focusing on just 2 platforms where your audience actually hangs out is way more effective. And here's another surprise. Buying followers or engagement. Complete waste of money. The algorithms are getting too smart for that now.
So, what's your take on balancing authenticity with strategy?
I developed this 80-20 rule. 80% valuable information, 20% personal stories. But here's the key. Every personal story had to tie back to actionable insights for the audience. It's like strategic vulnerability, if that makes sense.
That's really helpful framing. Any final insights from your experiment?
Well, the most powerful realization was that building an online presence is like compound interest. Small, consistent actions add up to massive results over time. And you know what? The data shows that accounts that post consistently, even if less frequently, outperform sporadic high-volume posters by 300%.
Sounds like patience really is a virtue in the digital world.
Exactly right. And here's my final thought. The digital landscape changes constantly, but the fundamentals of human connection don't. Focus on providing genuine value, stay consistent, and keep testing and learning. That's how you build something that lasts. Hey, to contact me, use the secure contact form on GuyRCook.com. If you like this content, found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe for more valuable content on digital marketing and other things. It's a wrap.